Okay, time for round one with the Miracle deck. Won the die roll. Two Temporal Masteries in one hand is pretty bad, I think. So I'm gonna mulligan. I hate mulliganing. It's my true weakness. It has an Alchemist Apprentice and 4 lands. The lands are actually really a big deal in this deck, but I guess there's enough lands that it shouldn't really matter. It's like I'm at 5 already, because I'm not going to play these for a long time. Okay, I'm mulligan. I talked myself into it. It sounds much better. Though I guess even though it's a mulligan to 5, technically with the Temporal Masteries, pretty much any Miracle except for Terminus that I draw is going to be a mulligan, because I won't be able to cast it for, turns and turns and turns. Don't have my Miracle Bluff option enabled for MTGO because I'm very lazy. I'll probably think twice end of turn. I didn't do it last turn because if I drew a land, I would just want to save it to maybe draw into a Terminus at end of turn. But I think now I just want to dig for land. It's kind of important. It's important to save your thing twice is to activate your Miracle cards. Instead of just digging through your deck, because you have enough, like, dig. Though, I was gonna say it's possible I should have played it anyway, and I probably should have, but if I drew a land I definitely would have wanted to keep it, just so I could try to draw a Temporal Mastery. Nothing quite like the old cathedral sanctifiers in the main deck. This card's actually a lot better than I thought it would be. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not the best ever, but it's come in handy a couple times. Mostly out of staying out of burn range from like a Jarl's Messenger or a Brimstone Volley. Did he not have the land for the Aristocrat yet? What's he doing over here? Just forgot to place land first, I guess. Portland Ranger. I'm gonna use the Think Twice, just so I can draw a land. She might have guessed lands are pretty important. Since I already have a Crippling Chill to miracle out something, I don't feel too bad about using this Think Twice. Used a lot of cards in hand. Usually once you play Terminus, they're pretty much empty. But this guy has not played anything, so I don't know how reliable his Terminus is going to be. Looks like it's going to be pretty unreliable. So I guess he's going to play a Wolfear Silverheart, or a Wolfear Avenger. So I'll go ahead and attack, just so I know if he has it or not. Pretty sure he does, but I don't mind losing a 1-1 for a little more information. Actually, that attack was pretty bad. I keep forgetting this has a condition whenever it hits something. I should have just left this back to blocked, because if he was a Silverheart, I'm going to block anyway. But blocking with the Revenant doesn't do anything. So, Huntmaster, I guess I got lucky. I don't think Terminus does much more than a Lone Revenant right now. I have a lot of Terminuses in hand. think I'm just gonna attack. If he double blocks with his Borderland Ranger and his Wolf token, then I'll Terminus. Because I have 2 more in hand. Might as well get some use out of them. I just didn't want to attack with my Sanctifiers as well, just in case it was super obvious I had a Wrath, or if it wasn't already by the draw trigger. If he just chump blocks, I'm not going to do anything. I might Crippling Chill this on Master just so it doesn't flip. No. Ooh. Don't want to kill this Wolf token. I'm happy with that. Now I get to stretch out him to play more creatures. Stretch out him, I don't know what that means. No blocks. I kinda want to just draw more lands. It doesn't look like he has anything. He just might have a handful of land. If I'm lucky, I'll draw and treat the Angels off this Alchemist's Apprentice, because I want to sacrifice it at end of turn, and then draw an Entreat and make 2 Angels. I could draw Temporal Mastery and take an extra turn, or a 4th Terminus and not use it. Or just like a land, or Tamio. Those would be good things to draw. Think twice is okay. I want the land because I want to do things during my Terminus turn. I don't want to just Terminus and that's it. So it's kind of wondering why I didn't attack with this Pilgrim. Not playing the Think Twice because I want a Miracle. I think I'm going to Terminus pretty soon here. He played the Plains. Still not attacking with the Pilgrim. I haven't used Crippling Chill yet because I don't see a creature good enough. I want to save it for a an Angel or a not a Huntmaster, an Aristocrat, something like that. Something that does a lot more than just Borderland Ranger and Wolf token. Oh, I like that. Don't really get to do much off it though. I could make an Angel and attack for 4. That's kind of meh. I'll just draw a card. Play my land. Pass back to myself. I wish that'd be a regular land because then I could Terminus and leave up Crippling Chill. But I guess I'll just Terminus. Because I feel like if I Terminus, he'll play an Aristocrat or something. So I can just take 5 here. 5's not very much damage. Hopefully encourage him to play another creature. Though I think he's pretty clearly playing around that. Just gonna play very low value creatures. Well, I hope this is a Silverheart. Yep. Neat. I'll just tap down whatever he bonds. Need to crack my Evolving Wilds first so I can increase my chance of drawing Miracle. Must have drawn another Silverheart. him playing that when he knows, when he's been playing around Terminus so much. Ooh, entreat the angels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I'll just make a bunch of angels. It's, like, it's not just better than Terminus, but there's a lot of angels. It's hard to go wrong with 7 angels. I could triple block this, or just single block that, and then double block this. That would kill 3 of my angel tokens. I still have 4 left over. It's enough to kill him. I mean, you could have a bonfire. That would actually be the worst. Because you could bonfire for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I guess I probably should have played around bonfire and just played Terminus. That was actually pretty bad of me. I feel like this is just going to kill me because I wasn't paying enough attention. I mean, it's not the worst because this didn't untap, so he doesn't just kill me. I'll be at like 2. So if he's Devil's Play or Pillar or something like that, then I'll die. Sorry, I'll be at 1. Right, I don't know how to count. 10, 11 damage, I'll be at 3. So Bonfire, Brimstone, and Devil's Play will all kill me. Though Devil's Play is pretty close to killing me anyway. Yeah, here's the Bonfire. We're just a Devil's Play. Huh. And a Tragic Slip. And another Tragic Slip. He must just have all removal in hand. Yep. And one more? Nope. I'm just gonna jump block this and swing for 12, then Terminus. I have another Entreat in my hand, so I can just kill him the turn after that. Or if I draw a Temporal Mastery, then I would insta-kill him. Because I would take an extra turn and then just make a couple angels. Is he playing another creature? Okay. So he's going to 0 cards in hand. And I'm going to 4 cards in hand. I like where that board state is. Put my angel tokens on the bottom of my library. Pretty sure it's not allowed. Can I entreat for 1, 2, 3, 4? That's enough to kill him. No, need to pussyfoot around with this. Like, he can draw a bonfire, and I want to give him as few windows for that as possible. Though I guess he'd only have 1 turn window anyway. I draw it. Oh, you got me. It's pretty painful actually. That does what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage. So I go to 2. Yeah, that's 11 damage. It's kind of painful. So instead of winning, I'm gonna struggle back into this game. And I only have 1 entreat left. granted, you usually find your win conditions really easily, just because you have so much dig. I just wanted to draw a couple lands in a row now. He drew his bonfire. He had his cake. But he's the devil's play in his yard. I'm actually just dead. Yeah, that bonfire was pretty good for him. I hope he doesn't realize he can play devil's play. Because I didn't until just a second ago. I think he does. I've played against this guy before. He is pretty competent. Three red and 1, 2, 3, 4. He's gonna do it for the full amount. I guess he might as well play around Divine Deflection. Though, since I have more mana than him, he can't actually do that. So he should just do it for 1. Doing it for more than 1 is excessive and doesn't really do anything. There's no instant speed life gain in the format. Okay, against 4-color monstrosity, or at least 3 colors. I didn't actually see very much of his deck. I kind of want Dissipate. Don't really want Cathedral Sanctifier since there's not much to block other than like Wolfear Silverheart. Might want my 4th Entreat the Angels instead of this Lone Revenant. Because they get killed by the same thing, Bonfire, but Entreat has more Abode Presence in this matchup. Yeah, I think that's fine. Don't think I want the Devastation Tide this time. That was a good Bonfire on him. I guess I'm not really allowed to complain about my opponent drawing a miracle when I've got like 12 in my deck. Yeah. But it'll make me feel better if I do. Yeah, I don't know how he sideboards against my deck because it's completely gone. Oh, this hand has valid applications. I've got Tamio, 2 Apprentices, and yeah, no land. Gonna have to mulligan this one too. Looks like a match loss. Can't throw that one back. I mean, I can get pretty lucky off miracles, but it seems pretty unlikely that I win this one. Unless he also stumbles. The Feeling of Dread was pretty good. It'll give me time. But I need to draw an island at some point here. And he needs to have flat nothing. Though he kept his 7, so it seems unlikely. Oh, there's a good start. I like it when they spend their turn Abundant Growthing. So even if I draw my card draw spells, all I have are these planes. Borderland Ranger. It's always Borderland Ranger. Yep. I think if that was an Entreat the Angels, I would have snapped, put 1 angel token into play. Just tried to erase him with my Feeling of Dread. But it was a Terminus, so if I draw the Entreat next turn, same thing applies, I guess. Hopefully he doesn't play Huntmaster, because I don't have enough cards to spend flipping that thing. Garrick, that's pretty bad for me. It's pretty hard to kill Planeswalkers in this deck, since your only way to do it is Entreat the Angel tokens. Yep. No big deal. Just think twice. So we could have a silver heart. I hope this rooster outside stops crowing. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but it's annoying me. Yep, I'm gonna take the first +4 damage off the silver heart so I can Feeling of Dread it next turn. Take 8. I need to draw like 2 lands in a row in order to Terminus. And award some double blue cards. I could probably use a few more double blue cards. I think that's the only way I'm gonna efficiently close out this game. I need to draw an island next turn or I'm dead. And then I need to draw another land after that. So, tall orders. What is this? Oh. Oh, he's trying to get the extra damage with Silverheart. Okay, so time to Miracle, Terminus. Because even if I tap down 2 of his guys, I'm dead on board. Okay, let's see. Come on, Terminus. Time to play the Miracle Lottery. And Island. Well, I drew the island, so that's cool, I guess. Gives me a chance to think twice into a Terminus. So I get to play the lottery again. Hopefully it makes a wolf token before he attacks. No such luck. Oh, and there's the second land. So if he hadn't played the Restoration Angel, I would have kinda stabilized. He was still at Garek in play, but then I could have played Tamio and had a Terminus backup. Didn't look like he played Falconrath Aristocrat, so I feel pretty safe from that. But yeah, that was kind of a frustrating game 1. I was doing pretty well, and then he just domed me for 20. But yeah, I'll be back for round 2.